Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So it goes without saying you will know from the title of this video what I'm going to be speaking about today, and that is how you're going to finally let go of that woman that hurt you. Before I get into what I'd like to share with you guys today, I would also like to introduce myself if you're new here. Hi, my name is Jess. I am a professional life coach. I have been doing this for 5 years. I have helped men with so many different things in those 5 years. I've helped men to feel more at peace. I've helped them to get into relationships. I've helped them to go from having no dates to having the kind of dates that they want to have with the kind of women that they do want to date. I've helped men to make more money. I've helped men to be more aware of their emotions, which then has helped their life and has helped them to sleep better, has helped them with women. I have helped men in so many different ways. I'm just reading off a couple of examples. I really hope that what I'm going to be sharing with you is going to be helpful for you. Let's get into the video today. You want to let go of that woman that hurt you once and for all. Say guys, throughout this video, if you do see me looking down at my phone, it's because I've made notes and I never want to miss anything out. There's a lot to share here, and of course I want to share things as succinctly and clearly as possible. First of all, I want to talk about why is this important. So why is it important for me to let go of that woman that hurt me? 2025, what I'm seeing anyway, and I can only speak for myself, is that we have this problem where some men, of course not all men, really projecting a lot of their emotional pain onto women. Even when I do TikTok lives and I'm sharing topics like self-awareness and confidence and dating and things that are really going to help men, there is men that are projecting their stuff onto me, and of course they're probably doing it to men perhaps, but I do also believe that it's because I'm a woman and I'm really triggering something within them. Just a reflection of the pain that they have with the feminine, whether it be their mum, whether it be their ex-wife, whether it be their girlfriend. And additionally, I see that this is a problem in the work that I do with men all of the time, where they're showing up to me and they're still in pain towards a woman that they've been in a relationship with, a woman that has rejected them. Whoever it is, she represents the feminine, and it's something that happened sometimes a long time ago, sometimes months, it depends. It's going to be important for you because it comes down to your energy. It comes down to how you sleep at night. Now, the other thing that I want to speak about is you might be watching this and thinking, if this resonates with you, you might be thinking, well, I don't have, let's say, my mum in my life anymore for whatever reason. I don't have my ex-wife because she's my ex-wife. She's not in my life anymore. My previous partner, the ex-girlfriend, she's not in my life anymore. Whoever it is. So why is it important for me to watch this video? Why might there be something here for me? It comes down to energy. You might believe that you've let go of that woman, but energetically, you're still holding on to it. You live your day to day, you're not in contact with her, you're not speaking to her, but energetically, you're still connected. You're still projecting your emotional pain that you feel towards that experience, the hurt that you felt, onto women. You might even not even realize that when it comes to you trying to have the dating life that you want to have because you do want to be in a relationship, that you do have this pain towards women. The way that anger shows up, what's really underneath the anger that you feel is hurt, is pain. You feel anger towards women, but what you really feel is hurt towards women. And what I'm here to remind you of is that's okay. I'm not here to criticize you or judge you or shame you for you feeling this hurt towards women, of course. I'm here to help you to overcome this. I'm here to help you to let go of this. First thing that is really important to understand in letting go of this pain, because as I said, it's very likely that physically she's not in your life, but she's very much still in your life because energetically you're still connected. It's about slowing down and getting really vulnerable with yourself, which may feel hard for you because as we know, as you may well know, as I know, in society there's very much this this thinking, this stigma that a man can't be vulnerable, a man can't express his emotions. I don't see that, and it's obviously because I'm in this industry and I work with men, but I know that that's out there in society. I know that's out there in the world. It's going to take putting your ego to the side to do this work. If you're going to be in your ego, you're going to be defensive, you are going to probably comment on this video and say that stay single kings and all of this. This video is not for you if you're doing that. If you're open to putting your ego to the side and you're ready to let go of this pain that you feel in your heart and do this work, then this is the next step, is to be vulnerable. The next step is for you to be aware of who even created this hurt for you. What experience was it? As I said, is it something that you experienced with your mum? Is it something that you experienced with that ex-girlfriend? Is it something that you experienced with your ex-wife? Maybe it was even the woman, the little girl that you really liked in school that rejected you. It can even go back that far. I said the first step is slowing down, putting your ego to the side, allowing yourself to feel all of these feelings, creating awareness of this hurt and acknowledging the hurt. Because listen guys, you cannot do this work if you're not willing to acknowledge that you're hurt in the first place. This is also a big problem where men are showing up with the mask, with the ego. That's not going to help. That's not going to help you to release this and feel better within your own heart and to feel better about yourself. The next thing that's really going to help you, whatever you've experienced, you've acknowledged who it was. Let's say, for argument's sake, it was your ex-wife. You know, let's say there's some things that happened with your ex-wife and you really feel hurt, and this was 10 years ago. It's not in your life anymore, but energetically you're holding on to that. What might your experience be? It might be where you're trying to date, you would like to be in a relationship again, but you see that there's these patterns that you're having with women, and these patterns that you might be having with women is where if you get close, you then are just avoidant. You then just disappear, perhaps you then stop responding to messages. Essentially, you get really in your head and you hit a block. This is very, very common with men. I see this all of the time. So if this is something that you have experienced or are experiencing right now, I just want to say that it's okay. It's very normal. It's very, very common as someone that sees this all the time. Let's go back to your ex-wife. She is energetically still a part of you because you haven't done this work that I'm about to share with you. The work is the understanding, among the other things that I've shared, but the deeper part of this work, if you're really question, okay, I understand that she's hurt me, I've acknowledged the hurt, now I actually want to let go of the experience properly and move forward, is you need to understand that she was doing the best with the thinking that was available to her. And within that understanding part comes forgiveness. Now, not just with her, you need to come to a place within yourself that you know that you did the best with the thinking and the level of consciousness that you had available to you within your marriage. That's not the place that you're coming from right now. It's very likely you have all of this thinking in your head of she should have done this, and why did that happen? Why did she go outside of the relationship, etc., etc.? Why didn't I do this? Why did this happen? I'm just giving an example here. Obviously, I don't know the full context of your situation. Guys, you were doing the best with the thinking that was available to you. Human beings were all only ever doing the best with the thinking that we have available to us. Now, what your ego is going to do is watch this and probably write a very angry, annoyed comment underneath telling me that I'm wrong and, oh, what do you say if she's cheated on me in the past, etc., etc. Okay, I know. But then the question that you want to ask yourself is, okay, but do you want to always be right? Or do you want peace? Do you want to let go? Because if you want to be right and you want to just choose your ego every time, all throughout your life, you will never feel peace. You will never let go. You will be in your 50s and your 60s and older, and you will still hold that residual emotional pain to that experience. Not just mad at her, you're also really mad at yourself. So that's why that understanding and the forgiveness piece towards her and towards yourself is crucial. Here's the next step. Once you've done that, the thing that also is going to help you to let go of that woman, and just to add something, guys, that she's not here anymore. Let's say can't have this conversation. I'm not necessarily suggesting for you to have a verbal conversation with her about this. You don't need to do that. You can. Forgiveness is forgiveness. You don't need her physically there to forgive her. That's work that you can do by yourself. It's really gonna allow you to move on, and to help you also with this is not creating it as your identity. Because this is the other thing that is keeping you in the past and is keeping you attached to this emotional pain. And it's why you can't let go of that woman that hurt you. Because you're identifying this pain that you feel, that you've acknowledged, remember? You've acknowledged the pain is there. You create it as your identity. And any time that we experience something that is challenging, that is painful, and we create it as our identity, that this is now who I am, then we create a lot of suffering for ourselves. You're not going to be able to create the life that you actually want. You're not going to be able to create the relationship, the dating experiences that you want. This is why this video is so important for me to create for you guys, because as I said at the start, I'm seeing that this is something that a lot of men don't even realize. So you might be thinking, I'm going on the dating apps, I'm meeting women, but I don't know, I'm just not having any luck. Maybe I need to go get my hair done. Maybe I need to spend more time in the gym. Maybe I need to try another dating app. No, it is very rarely these things. This is the inner work, what I'm describing here. And again, you might not even be aware of it. And the thing that's going to help you is putting your ego to the side. That's not something that I can do. It's not something that anyone else can do for you. You have to be willing to put your ego to the side, to take the mask off, pretending that you're fine, blaming women and saying, oh, it's their fault. It's their fault that I don't have the kind of dating experience I want to have. That is not helping you, and that is making you feel more lonely, and it's really holding you back from having the relationship that you want and even getting the date that you want. Try those steps, apply them to your life, and really see what happens. If this is something where you are still wanting to stay in your ego, where you're still wanting to remain as a victim and make it about you and make it as part of your identity, then you're not going to be able to move forward. This is not something that is going to be helpful for you. If you'd want some support and some guidance on this journey, and this is something that you're curious about, send me a message and we can have a conversation. And I'll see you in the next video.